control B. Your phone number. You are welcome back to my channel. Sharp and Love TV. Sharp and Love TV. A channel where you learn how to sharpen clipper blade professionally. A channel where you learn how to sharpen your stones. This is a channel where you watch videos and become professional sharpener of clipper blade. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe before we go. Please subscribe. Subscribe before we go. This video you are watching, look under by the right hand side. You see where the right SUBSYBE, subscribe. SUBSYBE. Use your finger to press it. Nothing to subscribe. Notification bell. Press the notification bell again. Now give you 3 bell option. Press one at the top most, which means you have taken the notification. The moment you come on live, you are going to be number 1 to be seeing the video. Let's subscribe now. And the reason why we need to subscribe is for you to see all the YouTube videos I produce, number 1. Then when the new videos come out, you are going to see it. You are going to be number 1 to see it. When I come on live, you are going to be number 1 to see the notification immediately. Those are the reasons, and it's free of charge. YouTube will not deduct any amount from your account. It is free of charge. This is a tutorial on how to sharpen any clipper blade professionally, successfully. This is a tutorial on how to sharpen clipper blade successively. You try to protect your masking tape. If you are not using it, you protect it. So that anytime you want to use it, you bring it out. You protect the gum. You see? Let's clean the back of the blade. When you remove masking tape at the back of the blade, you apply small kerosene on the rag to remove the gum at the back of the blade. Yeah, it will remove the gum completely. You now use clean one to wipe off the kerosene completely to allow the masking tape to stay. You can see it now. So the food. I still there. You can stay outside now. Still there. Okay. You can stay outside at the front. You want to apply the masking tape at the back of the blade for easy grading. And try to attach the masking tape at the back. Yeah, you can see it now. You can do your own better than this one, or to cover well than this one. This one is not the best. You can do your own better than this one. Don't allow it to cover the mouth. Don't allow it to cover the mouth. Don't allow it to cover the mouth. You can see it. Don't allow it to cover the mouth. You can see like this. Yeah. Once again, if you have not subscribed to this channel, let us subscribe, please. If you have not subscribed, let us subscribe. Let us subscribe. I want to change the surface of the stone, possibly. I want to change the surface of the stone they are using. I want to change the surface of the stone. Yeah, I've changed the surface of the stone. Please, if you have not subscribed, subscribe before we go. The tutorial is about to start. Subscribe. Let me share the video out. This sharpening of clipper blade you want to do now, you want to be using the whole surface of the stone to sharpen one side of clipper blade. All the surface. We are going to be using all the surface to sharpen a part of clipper blade. The remaining part of clipper blade, we are still going to use the whole surface of the stone to sharpen it. We are not dividing the stone into two. For now, we are not dividing the stone into two. Let me give you a sample. How to calculate, you have to place your thumb. You divide your blade into two. Let me zoom out a little bit. So in case of those who don't know how to zoom out, yeah. Let's zoom out a little bit, yeah. Yeah. You divide your blade into two, you divide it into four, you place your thumb at the one side, you place your thumb at the other side. Then now, when you divide the blade into two, when you want to sharpen the first half, you are using the whole surface of the stone to sharpen the first half. At the same time, you are going to use the whole surface of the stone to sharpen the second half. So whatever thing you do for one side, you have to repeat it for the other side too. Yeah. Likewise, the bottom clipper blade too, you divide it into two, you divide into four. You place your thumb here, you place your thumb the other side here, at the angle of 45 degree, at the angle of 45 degree. So I have three different ways in positioning the blade on top of the stone. But I'm advising the learners, the pro, to always use angle 45 degree. This angle 45 degree method. You see like this? When you put your line like this angle of 0, this angle of 180. When you put it upright, angle of 90. When you divide it into two, this angle of 45 degree. Angle of 45 degree. You can see it like this. So we are using the angle of 45 degree to sharpen for the upper clipper blade. At the same time, we are using the angle of 45 degree to sharpen for the bottom clipper blade too. I want to show you how to activate the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone we want to use. How to activate the surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone we want to use. What do I mean by activating or activation? It's making the surface stronger, to make this surface effective, to make this surface very, very sharpened, so that when we place the blade on top of it for sharpening, it is the surface of the stone that's going to be chopping excessively the inside of the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade and the inner surface of the upper clipper blade. Though the blade is going to fight back against the surface of the stone, but it should not be too much. If you know how to activate the surface very well, the rate or the percentage at which this the inner surface of the blade is going to be fighting back against the surface of the stone, it starts to be around between 1 and 2%, whereas the surface of the stone will now be fighting against the surface of the blade around 98% and 99%. That's ratio 98 to ratio 92%. You see that, which means before your stone can get injury, can get error on the surface, it's going to take a very, very longer time. You cannot even get it, because the way I'm activating, the moment the error is likely to form, immediately I wipe it off. I will show you the system I'm using. Immediately the error is going to form on the surface of the stone I'm using, immediately I wipe it off again. Yeah, when the error is trying to develop, whether through the surface of the stone or any other, or through my tongue, before it shows up, I've wiped it off. So I'll just be using the stone, continuous use almost every day by day till the end of the life without sharpening it, unless I will or wish to resharpen it again or to refresh the surface. Now I want to show you the way I'm activating. I first clean the surface of the stone I'm using. Okay, I'll make it clean like this. After, I now apply the oil. This is thick oil. I drop the thick oil on the surface. What's it do? I drop the thick oil on the surface. I have different ways in activating, but this night I'm going to use grinding paste. I'm going to use grape powder, and at the same time I'm going to use biscuit bone. 3 different things that I'm going to use. Apply it on the surface of the stone I want to use to sharpen the clipper blade. All because of what? For the surface of this stone to be very, very powerful, so that it will be consuming the iron as I like. It will not be wasting my time, wasting the chemical, wasting the time, even wasting the money. Yeah, I've cleaned the surface of the stone now. This is super hard manner sharpened stone. You use very strong stone for it, very, very strong stone, before you can apply all this type of chemical I'm saying. If not, if you apply it on a soft stone, it's going to chop the surface. It's going to make shallow on the surface of the stone. Now, after the application of the oil, you use your finger to spread it. You see the way I'm spreading, you have to spread it to cover the whole surface of the stone, or you shouldn't leave any part untouched. Watch carefully. You apply the oil to cover the whole surface of the stone. Watch carefully. You shouldn't leave any part untouched. You shouldn't leave any part untouched. You shouldn't leave any part untouched. See like this, I've applied the oil to cover the whole surface of the stone like this. So number one thing I have to apply is a grinding paste. I'll show you now. This is the grinding paste. It has 2 ends, coarse end and the fine end. Let me remove this magnetic holder from there. You see like this. This is fine end. The paste here is fine. The paste here is coarse. So we are using smooth. That is a fine. We are using fine surface. Let me open it for you to see. You see how the chemical is, the paste. You can see it. So we are going to take just little of it, just small proportion of it, or small quantity of it. That is what I'm saying. We still have a lot of tutorials to bring. We still have a lot. Let me just take little. You see, like this is enough. You now do it in a way, you spread it in a way to cover the whole surface of this. I've covered it. I want to return it back to where I pick it. You see it like this. You now drop it little by little to cover the whole surface of the stone. You first scatter it as I've dropped the oil. You now use your finger to spread it to cover the whole surface of the stone. See the way I'm spreading it? You see the way I'm spreading it? Watch carefully. You see, you follow the protocol to cover the whole surface of the stone. You can see like this. I'm trying to activate the surface of the stone I want to use to make it powerful, to make it effective. This is number one thing. Now, I want you to apply green powder. This one is green powder. You see it? This is green powder, sharpening powder. This is green powder, sharpening powder. It's a very effective. You still take little, just small. Don't let it be too plenty, just small. Just small. Just draw small. Don't let it be too plenty. Yeah, it's okay like this. You see it? So I've returned it back. After now, you use your finger to spread it again, to cover the whole surface of the stone, to mix up with the grinding paste, to mix up with the oil. Watch carefully. You spread it to cover the whole surface. So I'm trying to spread it. Yeah, you see now, I'll spread that one now. First apply thick oil to cover the whole surface. After apply grinding paste. After sharpening powder, just little you apply it. Little you apply it. After you now drop light oil. Light oil. You see the way I drop it? You drop light oil. And now drop light oil. You see? You don't reduce. Okay, that's 2 again. White. You see? I now use my finger to spread the oil again. Don't pack. You are mixing all these solvents, the chemical, you are mixing them together. Watch carefully. You are activating the surface of the stone. You want to make it powerful so that it can be able to sharpen the clipper blade for you effectively. That is why I'm saying you need to know many things surrounding the sharpening of the clipper blade, sharpening of the stone. Yeah. After this, I now come with my biscuit bone. This is biscuit bone. I now draw small kerosene on the surface, just little. You see it? I now use the biscuit bone on it. Watch carefully. Watch carefully. All this thing I'm doing is activating the surface of my stone to make it powerful, to make it effective, to chop iron evenly so that no part will be higher than the other. Exactly as you want it to work, that's how it's going to work for you. Now, I want to sharpen clipper blade professionally. How do I want to go with the sharpening? I want to start from the upper clipper blade. You see that this, I place it at the angle of 45 degree. 45 degree. Then I want to divide the blade into two. You divide it into two. You divide it into four. I'm placing my thumb here for the first sharpening. I'm placing my thumb here for the second sharpening. So this first sharpening, I want to do either here or here. I want to use it to cover the whole surface of the stone. When I'm sharpening for the second side, I want to sharpen the second side to cover the whole surface of the stone, the whole surface like this of the stone. I will now check. I'll still be repeating until I achieve my aim, get correct sharpening on the surface of the blade. Yeah, that's how I'm going to do the system I'm going to use for the bottom clipper blade. Then before we go, we now apply kerosene to cover the whole surface of the stone. Not too much. You can use your mouth to blow. You see the way I'm blowing? You use your mouth to blow it to cover it. Don't use your finger again. Because it's very effective now to be chopping the skin. You see the way I blow it to cover the whole surface, and that place it. I'm going, that is to and fro 50 times for one side. You see, 50 times to and fro, zigzag movement. Then let me explain the way I want to go. Starting from 1 to 40, I have to be slowly zigzag. Slowly zigzag. One from one side to the other zigzag. Then from 41 to 50, I have to be speed up one lane. I will show you, that should be one lane. I will show you the way I want to move it. Let's go now. That's zigzag movement. $40 times. That is 40 times now. Then we are going 50 times and stop purposely to show you something. Yeah. You see the movement I made? I'm moving from here. Come like this, go like this, come like this, go like this. Zigzag movement from one side to the other. I now take slow motion, slow movement from 1 to 40. Now I want to show you the way I want to go from. I want to spread the kerosene here. From 41 to 50 now. Watch carefully now, watch. I'm maintaining this side. That's 10 times. You can see now. So zigzag movement, I first went, we bring different type of lines on the surface of the blade. But as I've completed it with straight line, it's going to form parallel lines on the surface, which has to be the sharpening line on the inner surface of the bottom clipper blade. I will come closer to the camera to show you now. That is why I'm saying sharpening of clipper blade deal with sense. This area we have sharpened now. Can you see the difference instantly? I'm coming. Shows now. Yeah. You see, this is the area I've sharpened now. This side. Watch carefully. All what we are looking for, trying to achieve, is total flatness and the total shining across at the same time. Let's repeat for the second side. And don't forget, whatever thing you do for one side, you have to repeat for the other side. The chemical is still on the surface. The chemical is still on the surface. That's only the time we are going to apply that chemical. The next one we'll be using now is, after this one now, is biscuit bone. That all those paste, the powder on the surface of the blade of the stone. Let us go now for the second part, this side. Now 50 times again. Don't forget 1 to 40. I'll stop first. That's 40 times now. Don't forget exactly the way I did for the first side. That's exactly I want to repeat for the second side now. 1 to 40, slow motion. 41 to 50. You know, this one now, I maintain this side, this left hand side, to count 41 to 50. Now I want to maintain the other side here. That means I divide the stone into two now. I divide the stone into two. 41 to 50. I counted this side. Now 41 to 50 of this one now have to be here to make the equation balance on the surface of the stone. That's why I always say it. You should know the way to use your stone, not to be using one part than the other. You use the whole part equally. Let's go now. That's 10 times. Equation balance. Now, let's clean the surface of the blade, and I'll show you the way to clean. When I clean finish, I will show you the way I made the direction. Let me come closer to the screen. Watch. If you want to clean, you clean the back like this. Watch this area. You go from side to side. Watch. Then this front, you shouldn't touch the front like this. You come from the center to the front. You see like this? Or you put it in this way, you cover it, or you pull it out. See like this? Either of the two I use in my own studio. Let's watch carefully now and see what is happening. Look at the surface of the blade now. What can we see? Total shining across and total flatness. You see? So that is what I'm saying. When you know how to place your thumb, you know the right angle you're supposed to use, you know how to activate the surface of your stone, then you know the way to make your movement in sharpening of clipper blade. Anything you want to do have to be accurate. Anything you want to do have to be accurate. Anything you want to do have to be accurate. You see like this? So I've sharpened for the bottom clipper blade. You can see how it is. All what you are after is to achieve the best of the result at the end of the sharpening, so that when we test, it's going to give us the necessary sign it's supposed to give us. That's exactly exactly how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Now, after the sharpening, you put the surface down like this. Now, I want to treat for the upper clipper blade. We are no more. You see that application of the paste and the grinding paste and powder is okay like that. You now be using biscuit bone for the upper clipper blade. You see like this. Now you apply your kerosene to cover the whole surface of the stone. This is upper clipper blade now. The way I want to sharpen the upper clipper blade now, I want to divide the stone into two, divide the blade into two, sharpen the first half on the half part of the stone, sharpen the remaining half part of the blade on the remaining half part of the stone. I'm going 25 times for one side to and fro, 25 times for the other side to and fro. The way I apply the pressure here have to be the same with here. The way I press it down for taking my movement have to be the same thing exactly with here. The way I activate the surface of our stone have to be the same with the other side, so that equation will balance. No part will be higher than the other engineer surface of the upper clipper blade. If you can maintain it that way, which means you sharpen it correctly. Let us go now. That's 30. Let's see what is going on the surface now. Your movement have to be accurate. Accurate. As you do for one side, you have to repeat the same thing for the other side too. You shouldn't be fast in one side. You now come to the other side, you now slow a little bit. Error. Completely error. Whatever thing you do for one side, you have to keep it in mind. when you are counting, the number of the times you go or you went for the first side have to be the same with the other side, unless you are correcting error on the surface of the stone or of the blade. If you are not correcting error, you have to sharpen it accurately. So if you are correcting the error now, it is error through the surface of the clipper blade. You want to clear the error, you calculate the portion of the error, the what they call it, the calculation, the analysis on the surface error will now give you where you're supposed to place your thumb at the back of the blade. Either one place, two places, that one will left according to how the error is. You now use that instruction, you follow it up, you are going to sharpen it. But sharpening for the blade I was sharpening correctly before you used door, you have normal process you're supposed to follow, and that is the process I'm following now. Let's watch. Welcome to live. Just remember to guide your privacy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to read something on the screen, but it's too small for me to read. Let us watch now. Let us watch, see the inside. We have to repeat it one time. It has not shined very well. The total flatness has not shown very well. Let us repeat it one time again. Let's repeat it again. When you have not sharpened finished, you are still coming back. You open the back down like this. You let the back be at the hub. Now, application of oil. Kò sí wàhálà. Ṣé ń yàtọ̀? Okay. That's 20 times. That's 20 times each for one side. Yeah, let me come closer to show you now. Then after this sharpening, now we are changing the stone. You know, I don't normally use only one stone for tutorials. When we sharpen on one stone, we change it again to another stone, we change it. That's how we normally do. So that you should know the difference between the surfaces of the stone I have here. And for you to believe that all these stones are working fine. They are working fine. Because some people will be doubting whether it's only one working. No. Let's watch carefully now. Let's watch carefully. Look at the inner surface of the blade now. The total flatness has shown. Me, I'm looking at itself already. We've seen it. The total flatness has come out and total shining across at the same time. You see it? You see like this? It has come out, which means this clipper blade has been sharpened correctly. Let us watch the. Then I want to show you something inside. When you sharpen your clipper blade, finish. If you sharpen it, finish. As for learner, if you can open camera, to be okay. When you are looking at it through the camera, some fat used to come out, and at times it hides some things. When you are recording or you put it on that video, you are going to understand what I'm saying very well. There are some things you see ordinary eyes like this. At times when you look at the camera, it doesn't show it very well. And at times some things you don't see with ordinary eyes. When you look through the camera, you are going to see it. Watch carefully now. If you sharpen your clipper blade correct, mere looking at the surface first, you have not even tested it. Mere looking at the surface, your mind will be telling you that this work is okay. It's okay. The total flatness is there. Total flatness is there. Total shining across is there. The color is so cool. Not that one part is shiny, one part is dull. Or one part is over shiny, one part is shiny. You can see it this way. Now, don't rush to test. Don't rush to test. As a learner, always cool down. Make sure you check your work very well before you put it on that test. Let's test now. and see what is going on. Let's test. You put the upper clipper blade on top of the bottom clipper blade like this. Watch carefully. You see the way I hold it? You see the way I'm pushing? If you sharpen your clipper blade correctly, listen to the sound. Listen. That's the sound you are going to be hearing. Anything different from this one is an error. Listen very well. Yeah, let us go now. Remain small. I want the shine to sew very well. Once you breathe down. I'm trying to test it very well so that when I bring nearer to the screen, I want you to take your eyes to see the side very well, to see that whatever sharper can do, you can still use your stone to do it. Yeah, you can use your stone to do it. You can use your stone to do it. You can use your stone like say you are using engine to sharp. Yeah, you can use it. It's possible. When you follow the step by step I'm doing, you can do it. You can sharpen your clipper blade to taste. The way you want it to work is going to work like that. Even better than the new clipper blade. And if you sharpen for customers, make sure you sharpen correctly, you test before you hand over the clipper blade to them. So that when you give it to them, nobody is coming back again to say what you have done is not good, or one part is working, one part is not working. No, you've confirmed it. When you see them, they bring another work for you, or they bring customer. Let's close it now. Let me open it beside there to the screen and see what is going to happen. You see the sign, you see the carbon. That is why I'm saying, before you can say you come on live to be sharpening like this, you need to check your work very well. You need to check very well, because to sharpen clipper blade lively is one of the greatest work to do ever on the YouTube. Very, 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 very strong. If you are not competent, not sure of yourself, you can't sharpen clipper blade lively on YouTube. Lively like this, because you can't do it. I'm telling you sincerely, because the result is going to give you do not know. But when you have pattern, the way you do your work, that one gives me the confidence. I can sharpen anywhere. I can sharpen anywhere. I'm telling you sincerely, with rest of mind, no rushing at all, because I get pattern the way I do my work. I get pattern, and so far you get pattern for your work, you can't get out of the road at all. This sign is going to control you back, because you see like this. Now let us change the stone. Let us change the stone. Let us change the stone. Let's change the stone we are using. Let's change the stone we are using. This one is a new stone, newly formed. I'm trying to check. Let's check this area, this side. I'm coming. I want to put mark on this one. Mark. I want to put mark on there. When I tell you this one is a stone, a soft stone, it's a biscuit bone. want to put mark because of reason. Because of a reason. Yeah, I'll put the mark there. I'll put the mark. The mark will let me be recognizing it. I put the mark. I put the mark there. There's a reason for putting the mark there for me to recognize it very well. Yeah. Now we have changed the stone. Now we have changed the stone. We have changed the stone. Let me set it very well. Let me set the stone very well. Let me set the stone very well. Yeah. Let's activate the surface of the stone before we go. We have to do fast. Let's do fast, not wasting the time. This is the light oil on the surface of the stone. Let's use the biscuit bone for this one. That is why I'm telling you that I activate my stone surfaces in different ways. Yeah, that is why my work is always smooth. Always smooth. I activate them in the different ways. So that is why I'm saying watch my tutorials very well. Watch my tutorials very well. Watch my tutorials very well. Yeah. I'm trying to spread the kerosene on the surface of the stone. You see like this to cover the whole surface. Yeah. So let's go for the upper clipper blade. I'm going to sharpen half part of the stone, half part of the blade. Let us go now. That's 40 times. 40 times. 40 times. Let's repeat for the other side. Times again for the other side. Equation balance. You use the same action to the same action you use for the first side to sharpen. You still repeat the same action for the other side to sharpen too, to make the equation balance.
Take the other one, Master.
Let's wait more today.
Okay.
Don't go sleep for us, so talk. Let me show you now how the work is. That is why I'm telling you that sharpening of clipper blade using super hard manner sharpening stone deal with sense. Let's watch carefully. Let's watch. The one you follow the step by step I'm doing it, you have to sharpen on your own too. It doesn't mean that you're a barber, you're not a barber. Anybody can learn it. You can practice and learn it. You see? Let's repeat it one time. Let's go one time again. Just one time. Let's go one time. Times. 20 times each for one side again. bá mi pa window ẹ̀gbẹ́ yẹn dé window tó yẹn. Yeah, let's just come nearer to the. So this one too is sharpened correctly. Let me drop it here. This one on top of this one. Now let us go for the bottom clipper blade. Bottom clipper blade. Times. Toby, once you move out. 50 times each for one side. Yeah, nice job, nice job, nice job, nice job. Let me come and show you. Nice job. Nice job. When you know how to activate the service very well, it's going to be giving you very, very beautiful work. Watch carefully. It's going to be giving you the best of the sharpening. I'm telling you sincerely, if not be say you really understand sharper very well, you understand so very well, you will get confused about the result. If somebody show you, is this clipper blade sharpening with sharper engine or super hard manner sharpening stone? Many people will say sharper. Many people will say no, it's not stone, it's not stone at all. It is a sharper. This one is work of sharper. And I'm telling you, whatever sharper can do, stone can do better. Whatever stone can do, sharper can do better. Stone is good, sharper is good. You see, very soon now we are going to start the tutorial on the sharper electric clipper blade sharpening machine. You see, this is a very good job. Very, very good job. You can see it. So nice. So cool. Total flatness has shown. Me are looking at it, person have seen it. Total shining across has shown. Me are looking at it, person have seen it. No need to argue. You can see. Let us go for checking now. Let's see what is happening on the surface. Let's check. You see the way I place it on top of each other? So I want to test, run the testing on it to confirm whether the clipper blade is sharpening correctly. To let us see if it's not sharpening correctly, the area that is left. If it's sharpening correctly, we are going to see. I'm trying to check. Let me get it closer to show the new subscribers, new viewer. You see the way I place it, you surrogate it, you close the mouth up like this, watch carefully. You see like this, you see like this. You now press it a little, you drag from side to side. You see like this, from side to side, then front and back. Yeah, remain small. I want it to show very well. I want it to show very well. Yeah, is this a comment or what? I can't read it very well. Oh, artificial artificial stupidity. What is the meaning of this? Yo, that's the name of the person. Yeah. To be about me kakini yìí náà jọ bóyá olórí ka. Kọ́mẹ́ǹtì abẹ́ yìí wá báyìí. Ka kọ́mẹ́ǹtì yẹn ilé tabẹ́ yìí.
Nice never know.
Kí ni orúkọ
Nice.
nìyẹn? Artificial kìíní kan.
Nice.
Eh?
Nice. Okay, artificial stupidity.
Uh-huh.
Nice never no one can sharpen a clipper blade always. Thoughts when they go blunt you dispose the machine.
Tonka.
Nice never no new.
Life no water. Spell it jáde.
Nice.
Okay, only nice.
Never new one can sharpen a clipper blade always. Thoughts when they go blunt you dispose the machine.
Dispose the
Machine.
ó gbọ́dọ̀ kí ni tí wọ́n tó sọ yẹn.
Olúwa òun ní nice.
Ó ní ọmọ pé yẹn kan lè máa gbọ́ ọwọ́ rẹ̀ pọ́n bí oníná.
Wọ́n máa pọn ní always ó ní nice never no one can sharpen a clipper blade always.
Yeah.
Always thought when they go blunt you dispose the machine. Olówó iṣẹ́ pé òun ẹni báyìí pé steady pé always pé ẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn.
Ó ní ó dáa iṣẹ́ tí mò ń ṣe dáa.
Ó dáa ẹ̀ náà.
Wípé wọn mọ̀ pé ẹni máa pọ́n bèèrè ní orí lẹ́fìlì báyìí lórí YouTube báyìí pé kó dàbí toníná. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ bílí pé oníná yẹn ni the best. Ní ẹni ìfọwọ́kàn tí ó rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àwọn ọmọ pé lè gbẹ.
Òtí gẹ́gẹ́ bí wọ́n ṣe so mi ò mọ̀ pé orúkọ yẹn gan tẹ́lẹ̀. Yeah, I really appreciate you, artificial stupidity. I don't know whether I get the name correctly. I can see your comment. God bless you. I can see your comment. My brother helped me to. My brother helped me to read it because it's too small. I can't read it. It's too small because I always look on the screen. It's too small. But my brother helped me read it. God bless you. So there's somebody who can sharpen very well. Yeah. Let me show you now. You see like this? You see the sign. When you use sharper to sharp, this is what you are going to get. I always been telling you, I will be showing everybody throughout the world. This is a type. This is a kind of job. A very serious job. You need to be watching on the live every time. Don't miss it. Yeah. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. I use stone like sharper. This sound is confirmed. It's confirmed. No matter how you use your clipper blade reach, I'm going to sharpen it back to new one again. I'm telling you sincerely. Yeah, I'm telling you sincerely. I don't believe in new clipper blade, though I believe in it. If you give me, I will take it. But I don't mostly believe in new clipper blades. I can sharpen old one to work like new. I use most of my clippers, old clipper blades, and they are working fine better than the new one times. If you don't know how to maintain your stone your stone or the clipper blade very well, my own clipper blade is going to fine past the way you maintain your home. You see, when you compare the work from the sharper, compare the work sharper and the stone. With me here, they are the same. Even many customers prefer stone. Say, Master BZM I will use stone for me. Love and Sharp TV, use stone for me. I prefer stone. I prefer stone. I love it. When they know that exact thing I'm going to get on the sharper, I see the same thing I'm going to get on the stone. You see, that is why I'm saying if you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe now. Press the notification button so that anytime I come on live, you're gonna see them. You're gonna see me, you're gonna see the video. Yeah, anytime I come on live, the notification is coming to you directly. No need to search for me. No need to search for my channel, Sharpen Live TV. Yeah, this is Sharpen Live. You can see now, this is a studio where you Sharpen Clipper. Most of the people Sharpen Clipper play will frown because they don't know the result. You see? So let us change the stone again. Let us change the stone. Okay, about can go. Yeah, I'm very sorry for that. I'm very sorry. Now we want to change the stone we are using. We want to change the stone we are using. I want to change the stone. Now, let's come with this. Okay. Let's use this small stone. Let me zoom out for you to see it very well. It's too small. So we are using this small stone to sharp now. This small stone, we are using it to sharp. You see it? Watch carefully. It's a broken stone. We are going to use it to sharp perfectly. Whatever bigger stone can do, small stone can still do better. I'm telling you sincerely. Small stone can do better. You see it? You see it? You see? Abakike? Okay. Just a minute. 94 no any sulu, abi? You want to come? Okay. Okay, thank you. I'm very sorry for that. I'm very sorry for that. I'm very sorry for that. I'm trying to set. The stone is too small. It's too small. Let me bring it bigger. It's too small. The stone is too small. It's a very, very small stone. So if I zoom out now, it can be bigger. You can be able to see it clearly. Yeah. Yeah. Let me clean this blade. Let me clean it. I'm trying to clean the back of the blade to make it clean. So that I remove the oil, the chemical at the back, the gum, so that the masking tape can hold it properly. Please, if you have not subscribed to Sharpen Laugh TV, if you have not subscribed, been watching the video since, please let's subscribe, please. For you to see this video today, it might be an opportunity. Billions of channels on YouTube, you may not see the channel again. If you do not subscribe, you may not, because channels are plenty, many. But when you subscribe to the channel, you press the notification button, the moment you come on live, the notification will come to you. That's the major thing. The notification will come to you directly. Either you forget the name, you remember the name, it doesn't concern the YouTube, they will send the notification to you again. You are going to be notified that Sharpen Laugh TV is on live now. Go and join. Sharpen Laugh TV is on live now. Go and join. You see? But if you did not subscribe, luckily you may be seeing the video, luckily by chance. But when you are searching for last week video, yesterday video, the YouTube will giving you a year ago, 2 years ago. I trust YouTube. But when you subscribe, you press the notification button. When you search for today's video, you are going to see exactly today's video. Exactly, you are going to see it. That's the meaning of subscribe and notification button. You always see everything going on the channel. Everything going on the channel, you are going to be number one to be seeing it. You are going to be number one. I want to activate the surface of my stone. I'm using the biscuit bone to activate it. You see the way I'm making my movement. Try to understand me. Watch carefully to cover the whole surface of the stone. You see the way I'm moving? You see like this? So let me explain this one before we go. I want to use angle 45, angle 45 degrees to sharp. When I divide the blade into two, I divide it into four. I place my thumb here for sharpening the first side, here for the sharpening of the second side. If I want to sharpen here now, I use the whole surface of the stone to sharpen the first side. If I want to sharpen the second side now, I use the whole surface of the stone to sharpen. The way I match my pressure here have to be the same with here. Cutting of to and fro for here have to be the same with here. The way I lubricate the surface of the stone for one side have to be the same with the other side too. Let's go. Yeah. Let me get closer to the screen. I want to show you something. Let me come nearer to the screen. Watch carefully now. Let us watch carefully. What can we see now? Total flatness and total shining across the whole surface of the blade, inner surface of the bottom clipper blade. You see? You can see like this. So this one is sharpened correctly. But for learners, let's still repeat it one time. Don't be damn sure finish like that. For learner, don't rush to test. Don't ever rush. When you sharpen your clipper blade, you watch. It's okay, but let me still repeat it one time. As for learner, so that when you repeat it the second time, maybe it's that second time that's going to make it clear very well. And when you test it, it's going to give you the best of the result. Don't ever rush to test. For learners, as for professionals, it's okay for me like this, but because of learner, let us repeat it one time. Those who are learning this, some people are calling me, they are following me bomber to bomber. They always call me Master BCMT, Love and Sharp TV. Love and Sharp TV, please go slowly with the tutorial. Go slowly, please. Don't be too much fast. Don't be too much. Go slowly with it so that I can be able to understand and see exactly what you are doing and come with full explanations. And you know, I always promise, I come with practical, I come with theory, and I come with full explanation. No, follow me up. Sharpening of stone is a very difficult work to know. Very difficult. I'm telling you sincerely, very difficult to know, very difficult to practice. People look this stone with common eyes. No, be this kind stone, this small stone. If you ask some people to pay money for tutorial and they'll say no, this small stone to learn it, but the injury this stone can give you past 1 million. If you don't know how to sharp, they give you 1 million set of clipper. You can never sharpen anyone right with super hard manners of a stone. I'm saying with this one, you cannot unless you receive the training. Yeah, unless you acquire the training, you can never sharpen anyone right. I'm not talking of the sharper. Super hard manner sharpen stone, you can never by mistake sharpen correctly. How do you want to do it? Yeah. Let's watch carefully. Let's watch carefully and see what is happening on the surface. Watch now. Let us watch. The camera is blunting. Let's watch carefully. You see now, what can we see? Total shining across and total flatness. Sharpen correctly. Let me place it here. Yeah, let's sharpen for the bottom clipper blade. Bottom clipper blade. Bottom clipper blade. Okay, let me explain my stone. Let me explain for you. Maybe somebody's asking, what are these type of stone you are using on the surface? What is the meaning? Why are you using all this stone on the surface? What's the meaning of this one? What's the meaning of this one? Why you not put this one down on the ground? Why you not pick this one on the top to be using it to as a material stone? I will explain for you now. You see, if you want to sharpen clipper blades successively, you want to succeed in sharpening of clipper blade, different type of clipper blades for human beings, for animals. You want to be using super hard manual sharpening stone. I'm not talking of the sharper. Super hard manual sharpening stone, manual, something doing with your hand, with your leg. You see, you want to be using stone to sharp. You have to do researches on different type of stone you see in the market. You buy as many stones as possible, different types. You continue buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. You now do research on them. You test all. You now see the capability of each in sharpening of the clipper blade. You run tests on them pertaining to the thick oil, light oil, kerosene, diesel, petrol, different type of chemicals. You apply on them. You see how hard is it easy for all this chemical solution to enter each stone. It is from there you now pick which one is strongest, which one is stubborn. When you put kerosene on top, when you put oil on top, when you put light oil on top, when you put this one on top, it's not going to enter easily. Any chemical you put on top, after 1 hour now you come back, you see me the chemical there. You now find those stones. Those are the stones you put on the ground. Those are the stones you see on the bench now. Then you still look for another stone that if you put the oil, light oil, it's not going to enter. When you put the thick oil, it's not going to enter. But when you put kerosene, leave it for longer period of time, it's going to enter inside little by little. You look for that one too. This is the type. This is the type. Then you still look for another stone that immediately you apply engine oil on the surface, it's going to swallow it. Immediately you apply engine oil, light one, it's going to swallow it. Thick one, it's going to swallow it. Immediately you apply kerosene, it's going to enter inside the stone. You look for that one. This one. You see it? So all these are very good stone, quality stone, but they do different work in my shop. That is why I cannot condemn any stone. That some people say fake stone, they call this one fake stone. When you tell them of this, they say this one too is fake. But I cannot call them fake because they are serving me. The purpose I bought them for, they are using. I'm seeing it on them. Not all stone you can put on ground to sharp. So I'm using all this one as material stone. This one as material stone. You see it? All these ones are material stone. Let me just show you more again. All these one are materials. All these are bigger stone used to this remaining portion. Now you see it. They are bigger stone before. I use them to remain like this. All these are material stone using on the super hard management to sharp to make your fork effective, to make it faster, to make this surface of the stone you want to be using to sharpen clipper blade, to chop clipper blade evenly. Not that you chop one part too much, leave the other one untouched. No. Everything has to be smooth, equally the same. You see like that? So that is why I'm saying using of the stone, deal with techniques, tricks. And if you don't try to apply all those tricks, that is why you normally hear the languages from me. Using of stone is strategical, logical, technical, strategical, correctly, professionally, systematically. Okay, all these words has meaning in sharpening of the clipper blade feed using the super hard manner sharpening stone. If you don't have tricks, you don't have logic, you don't have techniques, you can never use stone to sharpen clipper blades effectively, continuously, without stopping, without getting error free. That will make you to get the confidence. The whole world is watching the video. YouTube studio always tell me all the countries throughout the world are watching my video. All the countries, no countries are not watching my video. No country throughout the world. All the countries are watching my video. Then before you can be producing video for the whole world, what the whole world will be watching, gaining experience from there. And all these materials I'm using is not made by me, made by the white people. You see, this clipper blade I'm sharpening is not made by me, made by white people. All this material here are manufactured or invented by white people, created by white people. You see now, then you want to be using their materials for tutorials for the whole world to be watching. Don't you know you have to practice very well? You have to know everything. You cannot know all, but you know majority of things surrounding the stones. You know majority of the things surrounding the clipper blade. You know majorities of things surrounding the thumb. When you want to use your thumb to sharpen the clipper blade on the stone, I'm telling you sincerely, you will be sharpening clipper blade every day by day, every day by day. You will never get injury when you know the techniques, when you know the logics. There are some people now, before they can sharpen 10 sets of clipper blade, they have to get burn under their thumb or very great pain. They have to use hot water to press. You see, but when you get to do research on the work, step by step, how you can use it, when you to know original stone to buy. You know, I told you many stones are in the market and many stones are on the table here. I still have them in the store. Different type of stones. How are you going to know which one to buy that will be useful for your own work? Subscribe to Sharpen Live TV. Go and watch my videos. How do you want to be testing each one? Which one is good to buy? Which one is not preferable for me to buy? I don't say bad. Because all stones are good. I buy all the stones. And I find out, I do researches on them. What is the work this stone can be doing for me that can be making benefits from there? And I continue buying the stone from time to time as my instrument. I do researches on them. I know the type of stone I can put down. All these stones you are watching, they are different makers. All these stones you are watching, they are different makers. Different makers. You see that is through the research. Many people look stone common. This stone, they look it common. Super hard manner sharpen stone, they look it common. Say this thing, I go and learn it. This small stone. That is why many people buy stone, be using stone without getting the experience, spoiling their clipper blades for human beings, for animals. The clipper blade that is working before, only the work has dropped a little out of 100 to about 90%. The owner say, remove that clipper blade, let me resharpen it. If you don't have the idea, you put it on the stone, you mount it back again, the whole mount is not going to work again. You render the clipper blade useless. You don't know the way to clear the hair out. And nowadays now, see different type of clippers they are producing. Quality clippers, costly clippers. That is why I fear using of the stone. I fear using of the stone. If you are not perfect, soldiers, military people buy clippers, private use for their children, for wife, for the papa. Doctor get his own, nurse get his own, lawyer get his own, engineer get his own. Company worker get his own, government worker get his own, self-employed get, everybody buy clippers nowadays. Now somebody now come or some set of people now buy clipper, different type of clipper to you for sharpening, as for commercial. You now collected their clipper, soldier clipper dey there, navy clipper dey there, police clipper dey there. You collect all this, doctor clipper dey there, teacher clipper dey, lecturer clipper dey there, President of the country get clipper with you, say sharpen it for me. Senate leader, the clipper is with you. House of Rep, governors, all of them now gather clippers for you for sharpening. If you are not competent enough, those work you collected can land you in jail. I'm telling you sincerely, it can land you there, because if you don't have the idea of sharpening and you collect the blade, you look it as a minor thing. I'm telling you sincerely, if care is not taken, you can find yourself where you don't expect, because of sharpening of clipper blade. Because all these clipper blades are very, very cost. They give you clipper to sharpen, maybe 100,000 naira, 150, 200,000 naira per one. You now sharpen one set, unable to sharpen it right. Second, sharpen the third one, fourth one. You are unable to sharpen them. What do you think can happen? Those are the reasons that make me to come alive, to enlighten people on how to use the stone. I can see that people are running away from the stone, even in my area, in my environment. Many people are running away from using of the stone. People are rushing to buy sharper. People are rushing most every day by day to go and buy electric clipper blade sharpening machine. I'm using the tool. I have sharper here. I have the stones here. I know how to use sharper very well. I know how to use the stone very well. When I'm using stone, I feel comfortable as if I'm using sharper. When I'm using sharper, I feel comfortable as if I'm using the stone. Equation balance. I use the two in the same way. The same of the result, the same type of result I get from the two. No difference. So that is why I always say it, and I'll continue saying it. If you get opportunity of meeting this channel, Sharp and Laugh TV, subscribe now if you have not subscribed before. Subscribe now. This one may be of the opportunity of seeing the video today. For you to see the video back, to see the whole channel back, you subscribe and press the notification button against any action you want to take on the channel. Maybe you want to watch video, you want to come for live, you want to do this, you want to do that. So when you go to the market, you buy different type of stone, you test them. But I've made everything easy for you. Go back when you watch the video finish. Go back and watch the previous videos. Very valuable video. You are going to see many secrets in sharpening of clipper blade using the super hard manner sharpening stones. You're gonna see differences. That is why I come on live. Not be say editing, this one editing. No. See with your true eyes. Let's continue with the sharpening. I've activated the surface of the stone now to make it effective. To make it very, very effective. To make it very, very effective. Yeah. So I'm dividing the blades into two. Dividing into four. Here and here. Have to be the same. I want to use one side to sharpen the hot surface, second side to sharpen the hot surface. The same number of to and fro, the same type of pressure, the same way of activating the surface of the stone for the two. Let's go. Fifty times. Yeah. Work is stiffer. I'm sorry for that. Keep all your counting. Keep the counting in the mind. 28. This surface of the blade is slopy. It's slopy down. I will show you what I mean by slopy down. The surface is not flattening. It's not flattening at all. It's not flattening. This stone has shown us the secret. That shows the secret. Watch now. This area is touching the stone. This area I want to cover is touching the stone. I can say only this area is touching the stone. Only this area is touching the stone. Only this area and this area. So the mouth like this has sloped down. Sloped down. So we have to change the stone surface. We have to change it. That's sloped down. Let me come closer to the back of the screen. Yeah, let me read this comment. It's too small and my brother don't go out. So okay, Cypri. I can't pronounce the name. Message retracted. What's the meaning? What did you write there? Message retracted. What's the meaning of that? Message retracted. Yeah, let us watch the surface first. Look at this. Where's the pointer? Where do I keep the pointer? Yeah, this is the pointer. Let us watch carefully. Let us watch. Look at this inner surface of this blade. Watch here very well, this area. We are trying to study the inner surface of this blade now, to study the surface very well. If you don't know how to study the inner surface, follow me up. Follow me up well. Let us do it together. You see, this area is touching the stone. This area, only this area is touching the stone in the front. Only this area. Which means the complete mouth, the rest are sloping down. Before we can sharpen from here now, from here to reach this front now, it's a great job. It's better we change the stone. It's better we change this stone. Or let us go one time and see what is going to happen. Let's go one time because it has to take us far away. But when we change the stone to the quartz or normal, it's going to bring this, the distance nearer to us so that we will not waste time too much, we will not waste the chemical and energy. Yeah, let us study the inner surface now, see what is happening. the work is migrating to the front, but still it's slopey. See, the slopey still show there. Let us change the stone. Let us change it. Let's see. Let me come back first before we change the stone. It's going to delay us down. You person may just be watching it as if say the surface is flattening. That is why I'm saying we should be able to study or to observe very well. When you are watching now, you think this surface is flat. It's not flattening. Watch like this. It bends, just slope from here like this, slope down. It slope down. Only this area is flattening. This area covered. Only this area is flattening. The rest slope down. This area itself is flattening. This area. So it's better we change the stone to make our work faster. To make it faster. To make our work faster. It's better we change the stone. I'm sorry for that. All these stones, they are different. So I don't want to do mistake in picking them. Don't want to do mistake, yes. I don't want to do mistake. I'm very sorry for the nuance. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Then there's one thing I want to explain for the benefit of learners, those who really want to learn. Those who really want to learn. This is the back of the blade, this is the front of the blade, this is the center here. As the condition of this inner surface is to make this work faster and to be effective and to get the best of result, we have to place our thumb exactly. I only decide to talk it out because for those who are really to learn. If you test clipper blade and you see that here is flattening after your first sharpening, second sharpening, the other part is sloping down. Where can you place your thumb at the back of the blade to make the work effective and fast? This is the center of the knife. We now turn it in the other side here like this. Watch carefully. We turn it. We turn it like this. Then exact portion by the center where we normally put the thumb will start to be direct to this, to the back, direct. No like this, no like this, direct. Here, direct. Let's go. That's 40 times. Let me clear and watch now. Yeah, there is difference there. There is difference. There is difference which I'm going to show now. There's little difference there. If you know how to place your thumb very well, you see now that, look at this area. From this area to this area, watch carefully the flatness of the surface. This area is slopy. This little area is slopy down. This one, the total flatness is coming out now. It's coming out with the way I place my thumb direct to the back of the blade. You see now, we have experiencing flatness, total flatness here, and the total shining is coming out too. Different from here. Let us repeat the same. The thing we have done for here, let's repeat the same thing for here, and let's see how the surface is going to be. So you're supposed to know how to study the inner surface very well. Once you know how to study inner surface, you can use the stone perfectly. Then when you know how to use stone perfectly, go and buy sharper. Just collect 1 hour or 2 hours training on it. See the way you are going to be using your sharper. Your master self will be very, very happy. Because all the system you are using on the stone, the same thing applicable to sharper. Many people don't know. The same system is because I know how to use stone, I know how to use sharper. I know that many things are common, do in the same way. Until we get to sharper tutorial. If you know how to use stone very well, they teach you sharper. All the system you know on this one, apply it on sharper. Error free. Completely error free. 100% okay, work done. Don't forget, the number of times you count for one side have to be the same with the other side. You put it in mind. If you go 40 times for one side, you still repeat the same 40 times for the other side too. If you go faster for one side, you have to go faster for the other side too. Let us check what is happening on the surface of the stone now. Let's check what is going on now. Watch carefully now. You see that total shiny is getting to show. It's showing. Total flatness across is showing. The two are coming out, but they have not cooperated very well. They have not cooperated very well. So we still need to go back. We need to go back. Still the same place you place your thumb. No changing. Yeah. The way I've calculated it, where I place the thumb, where I say we should place the thumb, that's exactly the place you are going to be matching your thumb on to get the best of the result in the sharpening of clipper blade on this one. Let's go again. That is why I'm saying sharpening of clipper blade with tricks, logics, strategies. Once you understand all these things very well, you are going to sharpen clipper blade. The work is very hard to know, but very simple to know too. If you follow me steady, you are going to sharpen clipper blade. You follow my videos very well. Yeah, the changes is coming out. Watch now. But there's one thing on the screen, but on the surface of the blade, which the camera has not picked for me. I'm watching it now, but I want the camera to pick it for me to show. This area, exactly this area, there is joint there. Joint. Sharpening joint is there. But the camera cannot pick it, though I'm seeing it faintly with my eyes. So we have to repeat the sharpening. So when you are seeing sharpening joint, which means as this area is coming, where the joint, there's little heel there. That's the meaning. Where this one is coming from, the flatness is coming from here, flatness is coming from here. They now meet in one point. If you don't try to clear that area to balance with here and here, it's still an error. That is why I'm saying you need to be a very good observant, somebody who can watch very well, who can watch. You watch extraordinarily. What other people don't see. You watch carefully, you'll be telling them, see this. They say, yeah, it is true. They'll not be telling you, yeah, you are right. That's how person who's supposed to study the inner surface is supposed to be. When they ask thousands of people to watch the surface, they say they don't see anything. People from different areas, they say, come and watch, they say they don't see anything. When you see a good observant, you just come and say, hey, look at this area, see this, look at this. Say, hey, it's true, and we did not see it. If you want to sharpen clipper, that's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be to watch, overwatch, excessive watch, too much watch. You watch carefully. Study the inner of it in order to mention all different angles, in all sides. Anything on the surface, you must have to see it, any sign. The moment you can study your inner surface of the upper clipper blade, bottom clipper blade, to that level, you will sharpen clipper blade. Because for you to be noticing the difference in surface of the blade you are sharpening, it is the stone making the sign there. Then for you to be able to understand it, you're supposed to know where, to place your thumb. Once you know the sign, where to place your thumb has to show. Let's go one time again. Let's go one time. The area I'm saying, let me still explain very well. Sharpening level is coming from this side. Let me see the screen. Yeah, it's still showing. Sharpening level is coming from this side now. Coming like this. Now stop by the center. Sharpening line is coming from here. Now join together with the first one now. They now want to make small heel by that center. You're supposed to know the way to clear it, in which I want to show you now. This center like this, you are going to place your thumb there. Just go like 2 or 3 times. Yeah. That area is off now. It has the surface have met that center, they've met together. You now start your sharpening. That's 20 times. That's 20 times again. Let us watch now and see what is happening. Let's watch now. Yeah, the job is done. The job is well done. Sharp and Laugh TV. Watch now. Watch carefully. Watch carefully. Watch. Look at the surface very well. Total shining across, total flatness. If you use your sharper to sharp, this is what you are going to get. Use stone to sharp, this is what you are going to get. You can see it. Let's put this under test and see what is happening. And for learners, don't rush to test. Make sure you check your clipper blade very well. Anywhere you see the error, you must have to correct it. You must have to correct it. You don't need to just to be rushing to test. You check very well the work you have been doing since. Check the inner surface very well. You know this work depends on science. Science. If you don't know how to study the science on the surface of the blade, it's a big problem. That is why I always put mind in my mouth there almost every day by day. You must be able to know how to study the inner surface, to check the differences between the portions, to know what is happening on each area, to know why this one be like this, because you put your finger here, your thumb here. So if this clipper blade is sharpening correctly now, you are going to see the carbon from left hand side to the right hand side for the upper and the bottom clipper blade, front and the back. Still remains small. We have to do this. The sign is there, but it remains small to do it. It remains small. Let me come closer to the screen. You can see now. You see the carbon from the left hand side to the right hand side. You can see it. You see it. It's sharpening correctly. So we are stopping for here today. By the grace of God, we are still coming back tomorrow. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Sharp and Laugh TV. Sharp and Laugh TV. We'll continue from here tomorrow by the grace of God. May God spare our life for us. Subscribe and press the notification button so that the moment you come on live, you are going to be get notified. Yeah. And after watching this video, you watch again and try to go back to the previous videos for better understandings. Go back to the previous videos and watch. As you have subscribed, you have pressed the notification button. The moment you come on live tomorrow, you are going to see it. The moment you come on live, you are going to see it. Okay. Thank you, everybody that comments. I appreciate your comment. God bless you all.